Dear students, welcome to Mathematics CET classes. Now let us continue problems on indefinite integrals. In that first question, integration of x cube plus 3x square plus 3x plus 1 by x plus 1 raised to 5 with respect to x is there. Simple question it is. Numerator you observe x cube plus 3x square plus 3x plus 1. It is of the type a cube plus 3a square into b plus 3ab square plus b cube. It is nothing but a plus b whole cube formula, where in place of a x we have, in place of b 1 is there. Numerator can be written as x plus 1 whole cube. Denominator is x plus 1 raised to 5. This will be as it is. 3 times x plus 1 get cancels out. Now we left with 1 by x plus 1 raised to 2 into dx. Now we can write its integral very easily. Those who don't know, let us continue. X plus 1 raised to minus 2 we can write. X plus 1 raised to minus 2. It is of the type x raised to n. X plus 1 is a linear function. We can continue with the direct integration. X plus 1 raised to minus 2 plus 1 by minus 2 plus 1 plus c. Numerator is x plus 1 raised to minus 1. Denominator is minus 1. I can write it as minus 1 by x plus 1 plus c. Which option? Option A is correct here. This is question number 1. Now answering second question. Second question is integration of x raised to 4 plus x square plus 1 divided by x square minus x plus 1 with respect to x. You see, it is in the improper fraction form. Means numerator power is 4, denominator power is 2. Means degree of the numerator polynomial is 4 and degree of denominator polynomial is 2. We can divide the numerator by denominator. Yes, let us divide first. X square minus x plus 1. X raised to 4 plus x square plus 1. We are dividing. We need to multiply with x square here to get x raised to 4. X square into x square, x raised to 4 minus x into x square minus x cube plus 1 into x plus x square. We are subtracting. Change the sign. 0 plus x cube plus x square minus x square 0 and plus 1. 1 is there, that will be as it is. Now x cube is there, here x square, multiply with x into x square, x cube, x into minus x square, x into 1 plus x, subtracting, change the sign, x cube minus x cube 0 plus x square minus x plus 1. Here x square, here also x square is there. What to multiply? Multiply with 1 here. This will become 1 into x square minus x into 1 minus x 1 into 1 1 minus plus minus 0 0 0 it is. So now this can be written as dividend x raised to 4 plus x square plus 1 is equal to divisor x square minus x plus 1 into quotient x square plus x plus 1 plus remainder, it is 0. We want the term x raised to 4 plus x square plus 1 by x square minus x plus 1. So let us take it to the left hand side. X raised to 4 plus x square plus 1 by x square minus x plus 1 is equal to x square plus x plus 1. See, we are dividing the term numerator by denominator. We are getting answer this much. So our integration of this term is nothing but integration of x square plus x plus 1 with respect to x. Now we can integrate it very easily. Integration of x square, x cube by 3 plus integration of x square by 2 plus integration of 1 with respect to x is x plus c. Which option here? Option B is correct. This is about question number 2. Now Let us answer question number 3. Third question. Here are 4 terms are there. These exponents you observe, those are in the form. Suppose we have the formula log of m raised to n is equal to n into log m. See, all these exponents are in the form n into log m. I will write it as log of m raised to n. So this is integration of e raised to log of x raised to 5 minus e raised to log of x raised to 4 divided by e raised to log x cube minus e raised to log x square into dx. Now these terms are in the form e raised to log of f of x to the base e, logarithmic base and this base both are same, means this can be written as f of x. These two are the formula. Okay, so now this is integration of x raised to 5 minus x raised to 4 divided by x cube minus x square into dx. This is equal to integration of what is common here, x raised to 4 is common into x minus 1, denominator x square is common, x minus 1 into dx. X minus 1 get cancels, 2 times x cancels, x square is left out, x square with respect to x. What is integration of x square? X cube by 3. Option C is correct. Now question number 4. Same. This question number 4, it is somewhat lengthy. This question is from NCERT exemplar. Answers you observe, sin a minus b, sin a minus b is there. So what you do here, let us multiply and divide by sin of a minus b only. Sin of a minus b, it is not a variable, it is a constant. A and b are constant. Sin of a constant is constant only, x is not there. So let us divide by sin of a minus b also. As it is a constant, I am writing it out of the integral. Divided by this term as it is, sin of x minus a into sin of x minus b into dx. You observe here, you are multiplying by a constant, dividing by a constant, anyhow these two get cancels out. So 1 divided by sin of a minus b, let it be as it is. Numerator sin of a minus b is there, no? I will split it such that there are x minus a and x minus b terms. Let me write it as x minus b minus of x minus a. X minus b minus of x minus a. Denominator as it is, sin of x minus a into sin of x minus b. While writing, you should cross check whether, if you simplify, whether you will get the original terms or not. Yes, you see, x minus b minus x plus a. X get cancels out, it is plus a minus b only it is. Okay. 1 divided by sin of a minus b as it is, integration of this numerator is in the form sin of a minus b. What is sin of a minus b formula? Sin a into cos b minus cos a into sin b. This is the formula you know. A means x minus b here, b means x minus a. So using this formula, we will write it as sin of x minus b into cos of x minus a minus cos of x minus b into sin of x minus a. This term will get divided to both the terms. I will write it separately here. This is sin of x minus a into sin of x minus b. Here also again it is sin of x minus a into sin of x minus b. Whole integral is with respect to x. Here you see sin x minus b, sin x minus b, sin x minus a, sin x minus a get cancels out. 1 by sin of a minus b, this is outside as it is, integral of cos x minus a and sin x minus a remaining, nothing but cot of x minus a minus of, here cos x minus b, sin x minus b, cot of x minus b. Now we can write its integral. 1 divided by sin of a minus b as it is. What is integration of cot? Integration of cot is nothing but log of sin x. So Integration of cot of x minus a is log of mod of sin of x minus a minus, here also same thing, log of mod of sin of x minus b plus c. It is in the form of log m minus log n. Log m minus log n is nothing but log of m by n. We know this formula. So here I can write 1 by sin of a minus b into log m minus log n. Log of m by n. Log of sin of x minus a by sin of x minus b plus c. Which option here? Option A is correct. This is about question number 4. Question number 5. Question number 5 we can solve in both the methods. One is using the differentiation, another one is using integrations. I feel using differentiation is easy because most of the students are familiar with the differentiations. So let me use the differentiation concept only here. What I do, I will take differentiation on both sides, then I will compare, that's all. Okay. Taking differentiation on both sides, d by dx of integral of 3 into e raised to x minus 5 into e raised to minus x divided by 4 into e raised to x plus 5 into e raised to minus x into that dx will be there because integration is there here. I have to write inside. This is equal to differentiation of ax with respect to x plus differentiation of b into log of 4 into e raised to x plus 5 into e raised to minus x with respect to x. This plus c, differentiation of c with respect to x, it will be there. Here a differentiation and integration of both will get cancels out. So we left with 3 into e raised to x minus 5 into e raised to minus x divided by 4 into e raised to x plus 5 into e raised to minus x. This is equal to, here differentiation of ax with respect to x is a plus of differentiation of b. B is a constant multiple as it is. Differentiation of log 1 by 4 into e raised to x plus 5 into e raised to minus x into differentiation of 4 into e raised to x plus 5 into e raised to x is 4 into e raised to x. E raised to minus x is there, minus will get multiplied, minus 5 into e raised to minus x plus differentiation of c with respect to x is 0. Okay, left hand side it will be as it is, no need to simplify. Right hand side we need to simplify. A plus b get multiplies to both the terms. 4b into e raised to x minus 5b into e raised to minus x divided by 4 into e raised to x plus 5 into e raised to minus x. Let me cross multiply. 4a multiplies to both the terms. So I will write here 4a into e raised to x plus 5a into e raised to minus x plus of 4b into e raised to x minus 5b into e raised to minus x divided by 4 into e raised to x plus 5 into e raised to minus x. Okay, left hand side you see 3 into e raised to x minus 5 into e raised to minus x divided by 4 into e raised to x plus 5 into e raised to minus x. Both the denominators are same, we will cancel it. Numerators we will compare. 3 into e raised to x minus 5 into e raised to minus x is equal to, right hand side e raised to x, e raised to x. So that is 4a plus 4b into e raised to x. Next, here e raised to minus x, e raised to minus x. 5a minus 5b into e raised to minus x. Now shall we compare to find out the values of a and b? E raised to x, e raised to x coefficients. Here 4a plus 4b is equal to 3. This is nothing but a plus b is equal to 3 by 4. 4 is common, it will come out and goes to the right hand side. Equation 1. And comparing e raised to minus x. 5a minus 5b is equal to minus 5. See, you take 5 common here and it get cancels out. A minus b is equal to minus 1. Let me take this as equation 1. I need to find out the values of a and b. Here is plus b, here is minus b. What you do? Take equation 1 plus 2. A plus b is equal to 3 by 4. A minus b is equal to minus 1. B get cancels out. 2a is equal to 3 by 4 minus 1. Now this is nothing but what? 3 minus 4 by 4. So minus 1 by 4. What is the value of a? 2a equal to minus 1 by 4 means a is equal to minus 1 by 8. When a is equal to minus 1 by 8, then what is b is equal to? You substitute in equation 2. Minus 1 by 8 minus b is equal to minus 1. Minus 1 by 8 plus 1 is equal to b. If you cross multiply, what is the value you are getting? You are getting the value as 7 by 8. Okay, which option is correct here? A is equal to minus 1 by 8, b is equal to 7 by 8. So A is correct. This is solving the problem using a differentiation concept. Using integration also we can try it. Let me tell you how to solve. See, left hand side it is integration of 3 into e raised to x minus 5 into e raised to minus x divided by 4 into e raised to x plus 5 into e raised to minus x with respect to x is there. Here what you do? Denominator 4 into e raised to x plus 5 into e raised to minus x is there. So to get the differentiation of denominator in the numerator, what you do? You split this. You write the numerator as 4 into e raised to x minus 5 into e raised to minus x minus e raised to x is nothing but 3 into e raised to x. And then denominator get divides to both the terms. This is 4 into e raised to x plus 5 into e raised to minus x. This is 4 into e raised to x plus 5 into e raised to minus x. Integrating first term is very easy because it is of the type f dash of x by f of x type. It is log of something. And how will you integrate this? That is integration of e raised to x by 4 into e raised to x plus 5 into e raised to minus x into dx. Integration of let us multiply with e raised to x here. This is e raised to 2x by 4 into e raised to 2x plus 5 into dx. Now you can proceed with substituting t is equal to 4 into e raised to 2x plus 5. Substituting t is equal to denominator, it gives us numerator. Like this we can proceed. You can try it once, but better to use differentiation concept. It simplifies it. Okay, this is about question number 5. Now let us move on to question number 6. Question number 6 also we can follow the same concept, that is using the differentiation. Take differentiation on both sides, compare, it gives us the answer. Okay, let me take let me go with integration only. You can try like that. Differentiation is very easy. Taking differentiation on both sides we can try. Let us go with integration here, no problem. Left hand side, integration of x cube by square root of 1 plus x square. I will write it as x square into x into dx divided by square root of 1 plus x square. Why I am writing like this? Differentiation of 1 plus x square gives us x, you know. So let us put t is equal to 1 plus x square. dt by dx is equal to, differentiation of 1 is 0, it is 2x. So I will write here 1 by 2 into dt is equal to x into dx. Okay, here I will put t. And what about this x square? According to the substitution, x square is nothing but t minus 1. Okay, fine. Now integration of t minus 1 into x into dx is 1 by 2. 1 by 2 I will write outside into dt divided by square root of t. Now you see, it is very simple to integrate. This is 1 by 2 into integration of t by root t minus 1 by root t into dt. 1 by 2 into integration of t by root t is nothing but root t minus 1 by root t into dt. How to integrate it? 1 by 2 into integration of root t You write it as t raised to 1 by 2 minus 1 by root t into dt. Now we can integrate it. 1 by 2 is completely outside. T raised to 1 by 2. T raised to 1 by 2 plus 1 by 1 by 2 plus 1. Nothing but 3 by 2. By 3 by 2 is into 2 by 3. Minus of 1 by root t integration 2 into root t plus c. 1 by 2 multiplies to all the terms. 1 by 3 into t raised to 3 by 2 minus root t plus c is the integration. But what is t equal to? You are substituted. T is equal to 1 plus x square. Let us put it. 1 by 3 into 1 plus x square to the power of 3 by 2 minus square root of 1 plus x square plus c. See? Now we can compare with the RHS of the given expression. A is equal to, we have 1 by 3, and what about the B is equal to? B is equal to, we have a minus 1. B is equal to minus 1. Which option is this? Option C is correct. Okay, fine. Now can we solve the same problem by differentiation? Yes, we can solve the same problem by differentiation. That is, differentiation of integration of x cube by square root of 1 plus x square into dx is equal to a into differentiation of 1 plus x square to the power of 3 by 2 with respect to x plus b into differentiation of square root of 1 plus x square with respect to x plus differentiation of c with respect to x. Here integration and differentiation get cancels out. X cube by square root of 1 plus x square. This is equal to a as it is. Differentiation of 1 plus x square to the power of 3 by 2. It is 3 by 2 into 1 plus x square to the power of 3 by 2 minus 1 into differentiation of 1 plus x square is 2x plus b into differentiation of this is 1 by 2 into square root of 1 plus x square into differentiation of 1 plus x square is 2x plus differentiation of c is 0. This is 2 get cancels out. Here also 2 get cancels out. 3a into, sorry, x is there. 3ax into 1 plus x square to the power of 3 by 2 minus 1 is nothing but 1 by 2. Plus, here we have bx by 1 plus square root of 1 plus x square. Power 1 by 2 is nothing but root. So, if you cross multiply 3ax into 1 plus x square, 1 plus x square, root of 1 plus x square or root of 1 plus x square. So square root get cancels out plus bx divided by square root of 1 plus x square. This is x cube by square root of 1 plus x square. Denominators get cancels out. Now how will you find the values of a and b? Very easy, you compare it. This is x cube is equal to 3ax plus 3ax cube plus bx. X cube coefficient is what? 1. Here x cube, comparing the coefficients we are doing here, or else let me write one more step. This is 3a plus b into x plus 3a x cube. Now comparing the coefficients, x cube coefficient is 1, here x cube coefficient is 3a. 3a is equal to 1. What is a equal to? 1 by 3. When a is equal to 1 by 3, what is b equal to? Here x coefficients if we compare, 3a plus b is right hand side x coefficient, left hand side x coefficient will be 0. So what is b equal to? B equal to minus 3a. This is minus 3 into 1 by 3. 3 get cancels out. What is the value of b I am getting? Value of b is minus 1. Same answer we are getting. Which one is easy for you? That one you follow. This is about question number 6. Now let us take some questions on definite integrals. CET questions on definite integrals. Integration of sin x plus cos x whole square divided by square root of, it is from 0 to pi by 2. I will write the simplified form of 1 plus sin 2x. How will you write it? I explained in the previous problems also. 1 is there, you write it as sin x plus, sin square x plus cos square x. Sin square x plus cos square x is nothing but 1. Sin 2x equal to, use the formula 2 sin x into cos x into dx will be there here. Now integration of this is sin x plus cos x whole square divided by inside the root it is like a square plus b square plus 2ab. We can write it as a plus b whole square. Sin x plus cos x whole square into dx. Square and square root get cancels out. This is 0 to pi by 2. Okay. Integration of 0 to pi by 2. Sin x plus cos x whole square. Denominator is sin x plus cos x. One time sin x plus cos x get cancels out. I left with integration of sin x plus cos x with respect to x from 0 to pi by 2. Now can we integrate it? Very easily we can integrate. What is integration of sin x? Integration of sin x is minus cos x and integration of cos x is sin x. 0 to pi by 2. Substituting the upper limit, minus of cos 90 that is 0, sin 90 1, upper limit substitution, minus of substituting the lower limit, minus of cos 0 1 plus of sin 0 is 0, minus 0 plus 1 1, minus minus plus 1 plus 1 is nothing but 2. So which option here? Option C is correct. Now question number 8. Question number 8 is very simple. It is of the type f dash of x by f of x. F dash of x by f of x. So what is this? See, any terms are of the type f dash of x by f of x. Integration of f dash of x by f of x. You can write this answer as log of f of x directly. Log of f of x plus a directly. How is this? See, denominator there is a function. If you differentiate it, it gives us numerator. Means if you substitute t is equal to denominator 1 plus sin x, its differentiation will be cos x. It is like 1 by t into dt. 1 by t into dt is log t. In place of t, denominator comes. So like this is a trick we can remember. Okay, fine. It is of the same kind. Now answer is log of 1 plus sin x from 0 to pi by 2, upper limit. That will be as it is. Okay. Now substituting the upper limit, log of 1 plus sin pi by 2 minus of substituting the lower limit, log of 1 plus sin 0. Log of sin pi by 2 is 1. 1 plus 1 2 minus of log of sin 0 is 0, log 1. Log 2 minus log 1. Log 1 value is 0. So what is the answer? Log 2 is the answer. Which option here? Option A is correct. This is about question number 8. Now let us take question number 9. Question number 9. Integration of x square by 1 plus x square with respect to x from 0 to 1. See, here I will write like this. We can follow such simple things directly. Just it is by observation. No need of tricks and all here. Or else you can go with dividing the numerator by denominator. Okay. Can I write it as 1 minus of 1 by 1 plus x square with respect to x? See, if we cross multiply, what happens? It will cross multiply 1 plus x square minus 1. 1 get cancels out, x square by 1 plus x square only directly. Okay. Now can we write the integration of these two terms or not? Very simple. Integration of 1 with respect to x is x minus of. What is integration of 1 by 1 plus x square? That is nothing but tan inverse of x. 0 to 1. Okay. Substituting the upper limit, 1 minus tan inverse of 1 minus of substituting the lower limit, 0 minus tan inverse of 0. 1 minus tan inverse of 1 is pi by 4 minus 0 tan inverse of 0 is 0. So which option is correct here? Option D is correct. Next, 10th question. Integration of, this is minus 1 to 3. Tan inverse of x by x square plus 1. Here you see tan inverse of x by x square plus 1. Again here tan inverse of x square plus 1 by x. Just numerators and denominators, they have interchanged. So shall I use the formula here? In case of inverse trigonometry, we have studied the formula like tan inverse of x is equal to cot inverse of 1 by x. This was a formula we have studied. So tan inverse of x by x square plus 1, let me put it as it is. Now this term I will use the formula. Using this I can write cot inverse of 1 by x square plus 1 by x, that is nothing but x by x square plus 1 into dx. Now you see, this is of the type tan inverse of x plus cot inverse of x. What is the formula we know in case of inverse trigonometry chapter? Tan inverse of x plus cot inverse of x, sin inverse of x plus cos inverse of x, and also secant inverse of x plus cosecant inverse of x, all equal to pi by 2. Pi by 2 into dx from minus 1 to 3. Pi by 2 is a constant multiple. Write it out of the integral. Pi by 2 into integration of 1 with respect to x from minus 1 to 3. Pi by 2 as it is. What is integration of 1 with respect to x? It is x from minus 1 to 3. Pi by 2 is outside. Keep this as it is. Substituting the upper limit 3 minus of substituting the lower limit, that is minus 1. Pi by 2 into 3 plus 1, 4. 2 ones are 2 twos are. So answer is 2 pi. Which option here? Option D is correct. This is about question number 2. Now answering question number 11. Here, before answering question number 11, let me go with question number 12 first. Question number 12 is integrating from minus 1 to 2, modulus of x is there. We don't know the integration of modulus of x with respect to x. So here we use the definition of modulus of x. Modulus of x is equal to, there are two functions, one is plus x, another one is minus x. When to use plus x? When x values are greater than or equal to 0. It is minus x when x is less than 0, right? So in the integral minus 1 to 2, we will split it as minus 1 to 0 because there is a change in the function at the point x is equal to 0. So first integral I will write minus 1 to 0 modulus of x into dx plus of next is 0 to 2 modulus of x into dx. Now we can integrate it very easily. Integration of modulus of x. Here x values are minus 1 to 0, means x value satisfying the condition less than 0. What we will write for the modulus of x? We will write it as minus x, minus 1 to 0 with respect to x, plus here x values are satisfying the condition that x is greater than or equal to 0. So what we will write here? Plus x we will write 0 to 2. Now we can integrate it very easily. Minus as it is, integration of x is x square by 2 minus 1 to 0 plus of, here is x square by 2 again from 0 to 2. Okay, let us substitute the upper limit and lower limit. Minus of substituting the upper limit, that is 0, minus of substituting the lower limit minus 1 square, nothing but plus 1 by 2, plus of substituting the upper limit 2 square means 4 by 2 minus substituting lower limit, that is 0. Now minus of minus 1 by 2, nothing but plus 1 by 2 plus of 4 by 2, 2 ones are 2 twos, 1 by 2 plus 2, if you cross multiply 1 plus 4 by 2, 1 plus 4 is 5 by 2. So which option here? D is correct. Now answering question number 11. Now you can feel easy with that. Already we know the definition of a modulus function. See, modulus of x minus 1 is equal to, same concept you will use whatever the concept you have used for modulus of x. Again it is plus of x minus 1 when x minus 1 is greater than or equal to 0. This is the definition. And this is minus of x minus 1 when x minus 1 is less than 0. very simple. So if you rewrite it, this is plus of x minus 1 when x minus 1 is greater than or equal to 0 is nothing but x is greater than or equal to 1. It is minus of x minus 1 when x is less than 1. So here the integration 0 to 4, there is change in the value of modulus of x minus 1, you know. At which point it is changing? At the point x is equal to 1 it is changing. So we will split it into two integrals here. First integral is 0 to 1. 0 to 1 modulus of x minus 1 into dx. Next integral is 1 to 4 modulus of x minus 1 into dx. This is equal to integration of 0 to 1. What we will put here? X is satisfying the condition x less than 1. So modulus of x minus 1 is equal to, I need to choose minus of x minus 1. Minus I will write outside, x minus 1 into dx. Plus next 1 to 4, it is satisfying the condition x greater than or equal to 1. So x minus 1 into dx. Now we can integrate it very easily. Minus as it is, integration of x square by 2 minus 1, integration of 1 is x, 0 to 1, plus of, here again x square by 2 minus x from 1 to 4. This is equal to minus of, substituting the upper limit 1 by 2 minus 1, minus of substituting the lower limit, that is 0 only, plus of substituting upper limit 4 square 16 by 2 means 8 minus 4, minus of substituting the lower limit 1 by 2 minus 1. Okay, this is 1 by 2 minus 1 is minus 1 by 2 minus plus 1 by 2, plus of 8 minus 4, 4. Here 1 by 2 minus 1 is minus 1 by 2 minus 1 is minus 1 by 2 minus plus 1 by 2. 1 by 2 1 by 2 1 plus 4 is equal to 5. So which option? Option B is correct here. Okay, thank you. We will continue remaining in the next class.